Okay. Welcome to story time, kids. Yeah, how? I'm here to tell you about a story about this little cow I used to babysit. His name was Bessie Loo. Yes, it was. This was the greatest little cow ever. My grandpa gave it to me when I was 2 years old. He told me I should take care of it. It was just the sweetest little cow. I used to go out and visit it every day, you know. It was brown. It had white and black stripes. It was a beautiful cow. And every time you go out to the fence, you stick a sugar cube in your hand and they'd lick it right off. It was a cow or a horse. It was just the greatest little cow I could ever. So, my grandpa, one day we were outside just petting the cow, you know, giving her a wash down. And he was like, hey, don't you want to go feed Bessie Loo? And I was like, yeah, I'll go feed Bessie Loo. What'd she like to eat? You want me to give her some meat? He goes, no, you can't give her meat. She'll get mad cow disease. And I was like, Grandpa, what's mad cow disease? He said, well, it's a disease cows get up in their brain and makes them go loopy. And they start mooing and clucking. And everything you can think of. And I was like, Grandpa, that's kind of funny. Let's do it. And he said, no, you want to kill Bessie Loo? And I was like, no, I really don't want to kill Bessie Loo. But that would be pretty funny. So instead I went out, you know, inside, made up some grops, whatever they call that stuff. And I took it outside, fed old Bessie Loo, you know, pet her down some more, made sure her horns were nice and spiky. So that night I was like, man, I really want to know what that mad cow disease is all about. So I just told him against Grandpa's words. Now, you should never go against your Grandpa's words. This is a true story. So I took old Bessie Loo with some meat outside, and you know, it was raw, of course, because I didn't know how to cook when I was 10. So I go outside and I stick it in a little pan, and I'm like, hey, Bessie Loo, woo, come eat. So here comes Bessie Loo, just a trotting on up, as happy as to me, because I brought her some more food. Bessie Lou was a fat cow. She ate all the time, poor thing. It's surprised she ain't obese and I already did kill her. But anyway, so Bessie Lou starts eating that meat, and I'm like, hey, this ain't doing nothing. This ain't gonna be funny. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna let her eat in peace, and I'll come out and visit her in the morning. So next morning, I came outside. I was gonna go wash Bessie Lou down, you know, make sure her horns were nice and spiky, brush her teeth, you know, good stuff. And then I got to the fence, and I seen her. She was laying there with golf fours up in the air. And I was like, Bessie Lou, what happened to you? It's a good thing Daddy put up them security cameras outside, because I watched the whole thing later that night. Go inside and turn that security camera on. I was just a ball in tears flowing down my face. Can't you see him right now? Bessie Lou just started running around like crazy in circles, and she was a yee-hawing and a mooing and clucking like a chicken. And poor old Bessie Lou, all of a sudden, she just started running into random barn walls. Poor Bessie Lou. I didn't know she was going to decapitate herself trying to kill the fence. Oh, poor Bessie Lou. I've never seen something so terrible in my entire life. Oh, that poor cow. I'm just so terrible. So I had to go tell Grandpa that poor old Bessie Lou done killed it over. So when I got there, Grandpa was yelling at me, said, you went and fed her that meat last night, didn't you? I was like, no, Grandpa, I didn't. And I knew he was going to go look at them tapes. It's a good thing I burned them. It's so devastating. My poor Bessie Lou. We buried her that night. It was a big grave too. It's about 8 feet wide, 6 feet deep, you know. It's a big cow. Of course I had to put in all her little blankets and her toothbrush and that special little hat I stuck on her head at Christmas. My poor Bessie Lou. I had to say some words too. So this is all I can say. You was a good cow. And I'm sorry that I gave you that meat. I'm sorry I gave you them bad eggs. If I wouldn't have gave you them eggs, you wouldn't have gone nuts, so. Bessie Loo. The next day, my daddy got me a chicken. I named him Larry. Larry was a nice chicken. I'm ending this.